So, here are all the weird things caught on security cameras. Let's dive right into it, shall we? This security camera caught one man violently assaulting a tourist in Chinatown, but the business owner had a few words to say to the attacker. Well, he didn't do much of the talking, but that gun under his belt sure did. This female customer got furious at the chefs because her order was 5 minutes late, as she threw the 5-pound bottle of hand sanitizer at one of the workers and flipped the table. Super Nanny stepped up to the plate and defended her business. She picked up the table and smacked her in the face with it. Here's a janitor who still has the force inside of him. Seriously, shouldn't this man be working for law enforcement or something? Maybe a sword club. If this footage isn't faked, then this woman is a freaking genius. The man tries to hustle, a master hustler. Well, at least you have the purse. Maybe there's some makeup inside so you can paint yourself a clown face. Who gave an allowance to this bear? We told you that bears shouldn't get an allowance. They're terrible with money. They only buy booze and cigarettes. If you liked our first 5 picks, make sure you smash that like button. It helps us make free videos so you can get awesome compilations. You see that box the man is tumbling up the driveway? That's a brand new Mac computer. You know, the ones that go for around $10,000 without a monitor. I mean, this man is the definition of unprofessional. Thankfully, Apple secures their packages so good that the computer wasn't damaged. This store clerk managed to save a woman from a gang of kidnappers that held her captive. After she convinced them to let her into the gas station, she told the whole story to the girl at the register, and she called the cops while locking her in the bathroom. The police came and arrested the 2 suspects. Don't stand in this woman's way, because she could take on a frickin' tank. Look at how casually she smashes the glass into a million pieces. We are presenting the goat that was smarter than the guys that put her there. After this, we thought she would come to the security cameras and kiss it goodbye. It's not an earth turtle carrying the mountain on its back. It's a collapsing mountain that blocked the entire auto route in Japan. This man couldn't realize what in the world happened to his yard. He started fearing that his house was haunted, so he thought to check the security cameras for any unusual activity. He saw it. Not the ghost, but he saw some unusual activity. The lawnmower completely wrecked the lawn all on its own. Maybe it was possessed. Don't go breaking into old ladies' homes thinking that you're gonna rob them. Some of them might break a table off your back. That's what happened with this robber who broke into the house of an 82-year-old female bodybuilder. After realizing there's a security camera at the door, this dude decided to show the owner some of his moves. Maybe he heard the guy was a producer. She thought when the owners hired her as a cleaning lady, she was supposed to clean her own clothes, not the actual house. On the plus side, at least she managed to get an ab workout while waiting for the laundry. Hey lady, that table looks awfully wobbly for you to be... Oh, never mind. You figured it out. Well, your face did anyway. This is the recycling elephant. He likes to pick up trash and set a good example for the locals. Be like the elephant. The man buying the beer is going to make one of the biggest mistakes in his life. He's gonna pull a knife on the cashier. Now, why is that a mistake? Because the guy behind the cash register has a black belt in karate, 25 years of experience, and was a combat trainer. Basically, dealing with this punk was just another day's work. Okay, is this a bank or the freaking Pentagon? Just look at how fast those anti-theft shields went up and the doors got locked. Dude, have you ever heard of glass doors? They've been around for a while, so when you don't see a floating door handle, don't think it's voodoo. See that 460-foot bridge in the background? Not anymore. Okay, that's not how you try on a golden necklace. But this isn't the first time the jeweler had to deal with a-holes like him. That's why, before he could make a run for it, the seller locked the door and was as cool as a pickle. And instead of the necklace, he got 2 bracelets and 2 bodyguards. See the man standing quietly behind the cash register? He's about to get pistol whipped, and the guy is going to steal all of his money. But that's a fatal mistake. Literally. The middle-aged man is actually an Air Force veteran that managed to shoot and kill the robber. Do you know what's the definition of bravery? It's this little kid. When his home got invaded by a bunch of young, armed robbers, the mom gave them everything she had in the house, but the boy wanted to save his mommy so hard that he went out against them and even threw one of the toys at him. These two robbers walked into a gas station, demanded all the money he had in the register, some cigarettes, and his gun. They even pistol whipped him. What they didn't know is that the clerk had a second gun hidden, and as soon as they were out of the store, he went after them, fatally shooting one of the robbers. If you ever thought about opening a jewelry store, just keep a close eye on people like these. This man used sleight of hand to yank the necklace off the stand and slide it into his pocket, while the two women were keeping his attention away from the action. Man, that's one heck of a pool! Wonder if the owner would let me go for a dive. That's where I'm going in. But seriously though, this car rolled off a tow truck when the driver didn't secure it properly. We think someone's getting fired and fined. Working at the Royal Canadian Mint, this man managed to steal $180,000 in gold. How did he get away with it? He shoved them up the back end using some Vaseline and then sold them to a local pawn shop. After several deposits of about $7,000 at the bank, the clerks got suspicious. This woman was planning on leaving with $7 million worth of diamonds without even knowing it. This is what the owner of a luxurious jewelry store said when this woman tried to switch the 11 diamond rings with an empty pack. The owner immediately saw through her, tried to pull the bag from her hands, but when that failed, he just locked her in the vault and called the cops.
This is actually the vault that I brought her into, and this is where we usually bring our larger clients looking at more important things.
This time, it's a man trying to do the old switcheroo on a different jewelry store. But this guy succeeded. He was so good that the jewelry clerks didn't even notice it. He spent 2 hours in the store earlier that day, then came back near closing time, asked for a $28,000 ring, used some sleight of hand, and he was out the door. By the time they realized what happened, he was gone. Have you ever heard of money washing? Well, this man hasn't either. That's why he bought a duffel bag full of white sheets of paper for $200,000, thinking he would make a lot more if he could make the money once he dipped it in a special solution that would turn it into real money. Guess what happened next? On a related note, what was the weirdest thing you saw on a security camera? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.